You may not have seen one of these before on YouTube. It is a very, very rare 50 pence piece, gold 50 pence piece, 2019, and it's a pied fort, so it's twice the regular thickness. Very, very rare and expensive 50 pence. Before we get on to the main part of this video, I thought I'd show you a couple of coins, well, one in particular actually that came in for submission to NGC that I particularly liked. This is a kind of replica of the Soho Mint Cartwheel penny that was around in the 1790s. This one has Her Majesty on the obverse, and it's legal tender in St Helena. If ever you're there on holiday with your Cartwheel penny, then you can use it to buy some sweeties in the local St Helena shops. But they've done a spectacular job with this. I think the engraving on this and the design is brilliant. They've even got the little Soho Mint kind of thingamajig just underneath the shield and by the waves. Really, really nice job on this. Lovely, lovely little coin, and I hope it does well for grading. But what I really wanted to do is produce this video today to show you the brand new gold Queen coin. I'd love to be able to play you some Queen music, but I guess you already know how that sounds. But for copyright reasons, I can't really play any in this video, which is a shame. These coins have arrived. You're going to see two today, the quarter ounce and the 1 ounce. They've arrived beautifully wrapped from Coin Connection. And, it reminded me about when I first came across Queen. When I was a kid, my dad had a shoe manufacturing business, and one of the things he was selling is shoes and boots in Kensington High Street. If your memories go back that far, there was a little boutique-y place called 62nd Precinct in Kensington High Street, and I used to work every Saturday in the shoe concession, and right next to the shoe concession was a guy who started a record concession. And he had loads of vinyl albums, loads of Queen albums, and his name was Richard Branson. And of course, nothing else really much needs saying about Richard Branson. But I used to see him there when I was there on my Saturday job at 62nd Precinct, and he was selling tons of these albums. They had like 12-inch singles in crazy colours, and even this was, I guess, probably in the very early 70s, maybe 70, 73, something like that. I'm not quite sure. So it ages me a little bit, and but I'm not confessing anything else. I kind of remember that by the late 70s, Queen was a little bit kind of past its sell-by date in some ways. I went to school in Camden Town, and I remember, the bands. I think Hugh Cornwall, who was the lead in the Stranglers, had been in the year before me at my school, which was a grammar school, and in my year we had Mark Bedford, who became the bass guitarist for Madness. But everything was kind of the Camden scene, and Queen was a little bit kind of strange and weird. But, the cult of Queen has lasted for such a long time. And in a way, the music of Queen has grown on me. And I've played a lot of Queen. It's a great music to play while you're traveling in the car. And I think, the test of music, great music, is when it lasts over time, and it's kind of even more warmly regarded as it gets older. And hopefully these coins will be more warmly regarded as well as they get older. Not that they're bad right at the moment. The one we've got in front of us is the limited edition 1250 coins, quarter ounce of gold, the same design as the larger 1 ounce coin. Both the 1 ounce and the quarter ounce sold out very, very quickly. Interesting that the price on this from the mint was about £550, and the mintage was even a little bit less than the Brexit strike on the day sovereign, which has slightly less gold in it, and that was going for £800 at the mint. So a relative bargain, I think, the quarter ounce Queen coin, which went for around about the same price as the Queen's Beast kind of commemorative type quarter ounce coins have been doing. Very, very nice coin. This one was going to be graded. I think it's going to be just in time for the NGC first releases designation. So I'm going to try and get it a nice blue label with first releases, because it's always kind of nice. That can only be done during the first 30 days after release. When the quality of the coin you receive is important, it really has to be the Coin Connection, the only mainstream dealer of modern coins that checks your coins and makes sure that you get the quality you deserve. Promotional code for February is Lindsay. That's code Lindsay for 2% discount. In all honesty, I don't remember a huge amount about the kind of record scene in that part. I think maybe I wasn't quite into it as much as some of the people I knew around that time were. I remember a whole load more about, just working there, in that crazy Kensington, Bieber kind of years, incense, Afghan coats, crazy long boots with long heels and polka dots. And I actually had a great time because when I used to work for Saturdays, my job was the coat hanger boy. So I basically had the job of going into the girls' changing rooms and helping them pull up long boots. So you couldn't really pull the zips up very easily without a coat hanger. So I was the guy basically who had the coat hanger that helped them get the boots closed and up over their calves. So probably I had the best Saturday job in the whole world. But of course that was before I discovered all these amazing coins. And now what amazing fun I have instead. So let's take a look at the larger Queen's coin. This one is 1 ounce. There is actually a 2 ounce gold coin with a mintage of 54. And there's a 1 kilo gold coin with this design with a mintage of 5. Everybody I know has been trying to get hold of the 2 ounce coin, but actually it's proved pretty difficult to get hold of. I think the Royal Mint pre-sold all the coins that there were around to kind of their, in quotes, friends and family, and that didn't leave anything very much for Joe Public for that particular coin. The 1 ounce one has a limited edition of 300 in this particular presentation, and overall 350 coins have been minted. Quite a big discrepancy with maximum mintage. They may very well have done a deal with one of the companies over in the States to have the first few of these graded. I wouldn't be surprised to see those 50 appear as graded coins through NGC or PCGS, probably NGC, through someone like MCM, Modern Coin Mart, over in Florida. But the 1 ounce gold coin is pretty nice. I wasn't sure of the design when I first saw these coins. I thought maybe they should have had more of a kind of Freddie Mercury kind of vibe, but actually I quite like them. And you can see here the piano at the top, and you can see the shaded notes represent the first chord in Bohemian Rhapsody. And then you've got a really nice kind of pastiche of the guitars and the microphone, and legal tender to the tune of £100 denomination, although I'd be more than happy if anybody wanted to settle their bill with me for £100 and pay me in 1 ounce proof Queen coins. Very, very nice coin, I think. I wasn't sure when I first saw it, but since I've seen a few of the silver ones and these gold ones, it's a coin which has grown on me, and actually I really like it. And I kind of regret not buying one, Be interesting to see what they're going to do. It is part of a series, so there will be other banned coins, and it's not a subject which has really ever appeared so far in any great way, if at all, on Royal Mint coins. It's obviously part of a licensing deal, so they've put together a deal with the representatives for each of these bands, and so it's kind of a little bit kind of commercial, I suppose, even more than a regular Royal Mint release. It's part of their licensing deal coins like Snowman and Gruffalo, the same kind of theory, but just in a slightly different area of endeavour. If you look at recent Royal Mint releases, they've been starting a whole load of new series. So we had the Stephen Hawking Innovations in Science series, we've had the Una and the Lion Great Engravers series, and now we have the Queen Bands series. And but they're not giving very much away about how those series are being carried on. So, as is usual with the Mint, quite difficult to get information about releases. Everything is done, a little bit kind of cloak and daggers, which I'm not sure I particularly like, and I don't think is very helpful to collectors. But it does maintain mystery and an aura, I guess. So that's all from me on Queen. Please like, subscribe, comment, and let me know your thoughts.